Welcome into lesson 32, everyone. Today we are diving further into our interval discussion, and today we will be talking about major and perfect intervals. Okay, so intervals sometimes need more than just a numerical value, and specifically unisons, fourths, fifths, and octaves are called perfect intervals. All right, so here we have 4 different intervals, and we have a perfect unison, or a P1. We have a fourth. So remember the way we're counting these intervals: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So a C to C is a 1. We'll count up 1, 2, 3, 4. C to F is a 4. C to G is a fifth. And then all the way up to the C up here is going to be our octave, so our eighth. So we have a P1, a P4. The C to G is a perfect fifth. And then our perfect eighth, or a perfect octave, C to C. And the reason they're called perfect intervals is they're very stable intervals. There's not a lot of tension and pull to one side or the other. They just kind of hang by themselves, and they're comfortable in that space. All right, so we just took a look at perfect intervals. Now we're going to look at major intervals. And another 4 intervals here. So C to D is a major second. C to E is a major third. C to A is a major sixth. And C to B is going to be a major seventh. So let's take a look at these major intervals and perfect intervals, how they relate to a major scale. All right, and down at the bottom of the screen, we have our C major scale along with a C continuing through every note here. So C to C is going to be a perfect unison, or perfect first. C to D is going to be a major second. C to E is going to be a major third. C to F, if we think back to our perfect intervals, that's going to be a perfect fourth. C to G, perfect fifth. C to A major sixth. C to B, a major seventh. And C to C, a perfect eighth. So again, our perfect intervals are going to be the 1, the 4, the 5, and the 8. And the major intervals are the 2, 3, 6, and 7. And that works for every major scale. That pattern will stay the same. Major and perfect intervals. So no minor intervals, no diminished intervals, no augmented intervals. We'll talk about those later. Intervals that occur naturally or diatonically within the major scale are only perfect intervals and major intervals.